Welcome to the Wiregrass of Alabama in Troy and home to the Troy Trojans. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Memphis Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Troy Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to... Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started.
Make some noise for the Trojans.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Troy Trojans offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's Crowder. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. Wants to return it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Tigers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. The offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Memphis offense going to work again on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's crossed. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The play action fake. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown Tigers. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They march 72 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Second down coming up.
Caught in the backfield. It's Connor. Turning it on. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Quick completion to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Just gets rid of it before the heat. A little floater there that falls incomplete. And you don't want to start this game with two straight punts. Big third down opportunity coming here. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on third down. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Handoff from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. He makes a catch. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Memphis hoping to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And that last run leaves them with a third down. Will they keep it on the ground? Now on the option. He'll toss it. Hard running there. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Memphis heads to the line with a 1st and goal. Lewis wants to pass. Safe completion on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It's complete to the left. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But those fans that were there when the U was the U, they know this game is not over. They're trailing by just 4 to USF. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now, after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Dropping back, it's Crowder. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just keeps slinging it. Finds his tight end. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He's got him in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Hawkins. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far in Troy today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Veterans Memorial Stadium.
The Trojans will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Trying to set the tone with the run. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job on the defense covering that thing up.
So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff from the gun. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. It's 1st down from the 11. To throw, it's Crowder. It's complete, and he will score! Touchdown, Trojans! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Smith. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. To the air on first down. A strike downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Tigers are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Memphis. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
21, Troy, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the... Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. Now on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Lewis to throw. Here's the pressure. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unleashes one. It's complete. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. And he will score! Touchdown, Tigers! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Memphis 28, Troy 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Catch in the middle, it's Higgins. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. The give to the back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Trojans are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Trojans come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short.
They run it, they get the 1st down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
To the air, it's Crowder. Here comes the heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. Snagged out of the air. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They just keep firing. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Troy. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
And a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Rushes on him. Got rid of it just in time. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Trojans send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Here's the return. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I